Hello and welcome to the BongoWizz server. It's me, Fellonius the Wizard, and I'm going to do a BongoWizz vlog for our vanilla challenge map number 3 or 2015, whatever. Over there you can see the Bongoville. There's the spawn area. That's the house that Bongo is working on at the moment. You've seen some of it in his latest vlog, and that was a while ago. He's made some characters. That's a policeman and a fireman and a mailbox. Yeah. I am going to show you something in a B vlog this time. Yes, I'm doing a B vlog even on the BongoWizz. And it's a very important thing because I think Bongo wants to see it. So I record it and I can show him. But you have to wait until it's released for real. But I have an A vlog as well. As you know, I'm going to keep on talking about it. I have been ill, and of course, during my time, I couldn't do much, at least not in the beginning. But I tried, at least. And when everything went well, that is, when I got hold of my computer and stuff, I started to make a lot of things for Bongo, because he said that he needed some things straightened out, and so that he could, well, so that he would know how to build later on. Now, Bongo himself has been very occupied with work. Just a moment. I think it's over here. Yep. So he's not been able to play and work, build a lot late. But he wanted at least some sort of hint on how it was meant to be. And since I'm the only one who knows how the story goes, he doesn't have a clue. I had to give him some heads up on that. So that's been happening. Oops, that one should. Whoops, that one shouldn't be there. Oh, I'll take care of that later. So when I got hold of my MacBook, I started to do a lot of things, and I could straighten out a lot of things. Mainly because the story is pretty linear, even if it's a crime story. It's pretty linear. You can't just go about do things in any order. Bongo thought that was my plan. No, never had been, never will be. So there we have it. So for me, it was to straighten that thing out for him. Yes, this is a church. It's an abandoned church, so there's nothing much to do about it. And I don't have enough clay, I can tell you that. Is there anything else I need? Some of those. Let's put out some benches. So I've been busy doing that, and that means that our work is actually going forward, which is nice. The characters are finished, the story is totally finished. I now know all I need to know about how to kill the guy. And we still got the working name on, Who Shot Sam, but that's not the real name, so we have to figure out another title later on, somehow. But this is stupid. Why do I have this one so I have to run around all the time? There. Broken. Oh, I didn't need more than 4. Oh well. Should be some broken stuff down here as well. Well, that's okay. Now, let's see. We need windows to be fitted as well. Darn! It scares me every time. Yes, I need to have that on there. Can't have window there. We can, however, have a window there. Then we shouldn't have any windows at all over here. Okay. So the story is finished, and that's good, of course. And I got hold of everything I needed. That's something wrong here as well. Then I had to do some other stuff because Bongo couldn't for his life know where to put everything. I mean, he's going to build a lot. That's not even half a joke. So he's going to build a lot. And he knows it. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, couldn't you just drop down, please? Okay. I need that one. No! What happened? Oh dear. So I needed to show him some spots and how it's meant to be. There it is. That hole was closer than I thought. And he's very pleased with that. No, it should only be one door, the other one's Wizard. That should be it for now. Yeah. What else? Well, since I was on to it, I could just as well start making more of the texts that we are going to use. We are going to use a lot of books, of course, and where the placements are going to be. And, of course, if you find that book and you read it, you need to know, or should I say, you get some sort of clue. And that clue leads to something, and that leads to something else, and so on and so forth. Now, Bongo had no idea about this, of course, so he needed to know that as well, or at least he needed to know a bit about it, at least. So I've done that as well, and I did it all in while I was in hospital, and that was good. I felt really good when I have made all those stuffs and I could show Mom. And I think he's very pleased. So the build is growing, isn't growing, but we have order, and order means a lot in these cases. Did I get those ones? That's how it is. Now we need one more level before I get down, and I see that the sun is going down. Perhaps I do have enough white clay. Should that really be there? Yes, it should. So, well, that's about it. This church, I'll probably mention something about it because there are going to be curiosity around it. Why am I building a church up here? Well, first of all, perhaps Bongo think it's too ugly, so we got to tear it down again, but I don't think so. He's a nice guy. How bad I overbuilt, he was going to say, oh, it's okay, it's okay. This is just a viewing point. There's going to be a tower over here. This. And if you go up this tower, you will be able to see stuff. You see there are lights. Well, that's lava. You should cover that one. But you can see there are lights. the lights are showing you things. That means that if you're using this as some sort of, I don't know, viewing point, then you can also look over the town, of course, and see how that works. It's some, I don't know. I think it's an abandoned church, of course. I'm not totally sure that we are going to build one over there. I hope we're going to build a fort. I like that. Yeah, one more thing. I've already talked in 10 minutes. I am going to start doing the interior of all the houses. It's a boring work, but you have to do it. And the same meantime, I'm also going to make some of the stuff that you're going to have. Over here we have police records. That's one of the things you can start by looking at when you start the game. You are going to start somewhere in the cemetery, I think. That's not even clear yet. And then you have 5 places, 4 or 5 places you can go to when you start. And of course, the police records of what happened back then at the murder is of course important, because then you can read up on what happened and what the others said, what the suspects said. And then you have your own house. There are nothing in there for you at the beginning. Then you have, I think you have one of the doctors you should go to. And one more thing, I can't remember now. So you have some things you have to start with, and you get a hint of what's next step. Oh yeah, the newspaper. You go to the newspaper, and see what have happened, and what the paper says, and what the rumors are and stuff. But I'm not going to write a whole paper. I'm going just to write the important stuff. I'm going to grab the things out of the paper that is important for you. So you just read, okay, so sloth, right. So you need to know that. Yeah, well, that's it. Now I have to record the bee, and to do that I need daylight, because I'm going to move about. And this church will hopefully be finished before Bongo comes. I hope. It shouldn't be so high, should it? It's like this one is too high. Should have a lower roof on this. Should have a lower roof. My mouse is still acting up. Right. Yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see each other. We are doing the Vanilla Challenge. Don't bother thinking anything else. We are doing it, but we are doing it slowly. And it's growing. Thanks for watching. Bye.